Hello and thank you for hooking up with me here on Eyewitness Report on Channels Television, driven primarily by those pictures and videos you send to our Eyewitness portal. Do keep sending them. This week, we'll bring you a follow-up story on the many phases of Anambra erosion, challenges and efforts geared towards combating the menace. The battle for the soul of Ilepo market continues. How are the traders faring? We have incorporated PSP operators into the Cleaner Lagos initiative, so says the Environment Commissioner. But the operators seem at sea. Join us for details. I am Chris Elams. Anambra State, southeast Nigeria, has today become the smallest state in terms of land mass due to the effect of erosion in the area. With over 900 active erosion sites, the state is now commonly referred to as the erosion capital of the world. In 2017, we brought you the devastation it brought to Obosi. There has been an intervention, so also in several other areas, and the state government appears poised to keep tackling this menace headlong as it commits another 9 billion naira to intervention. Join us for details. The fate of these Obosi residents in Anambra State appeared sealed as erosion ravaged their area. Houses are swallowed up and more are set to go. It's a heartbreaking sight. This was in 2017 during the rainy season. Fast forward to 2018 and the story is different.
Well, this is Obosi, one of the erosion-ravaged sites in Anambra State. As at the last rainy season, the people virtually begged the government for attention because their houses, their lives were endangered. Most of the houses right here that you see here were threatened by the erosion. But today, reclamation is ongoing. Further down the road, you can see work is still ongoing. But this part of the road, the drain has been done. Also, the major road has also been done. Today, these people are safe, they are happy, and this is an attestation to the power of technology and attention from the government. There are a lot of other erosion sites in Anambra State, and we're hoping that the state government and even the federal government will pay attention to these sites so that lives and property would be safe. Well, we spoke with some of the occupants around this lane and they shared their experience.
We lost a lot of lives here through this erosion, and the people here were almost crying. And I think I normally pass through this road if I'm going down to Obosi. It's the shortest road I pass. So by the end of last year, I was here. I think I marveled. I marveled. I never knew that such a thing could happen here. And it was a thing of joy. Whoever was, I don't know who brought the project, but whoever brought the project here meant well for the masses. He has saved a lot of situations here, especially the properties and the lives here. You see, when you come in here, people pass through here even on their train. People, they don't, you look left and right. Somebody, I came with my friend here the other day. He bought a land here. He bought a piece of land here, and they resold it early last year. And today he's crying. So I don't know. I don't know who brought it. I'm not a politician. I'm just being somebody who is very observant, and I love good infrastructure.
As for the residents, it's a second chance offered them on a platter of gold. Similar intervention has also taken place around the Umpo axis of the state. Not leaving out the Zik Road erosion that threatened to put an end to the community.
This is where we met it. This is where it started.
Emeka Okoye is the managing director of Anambra Road Maintenance Agency. He recalls the situation when he first visited the Obosi erosion sites.
The speed and the determination of His Excellency Chief Willie Obiano, Executive Governor of Anambra State, that helped to save that place. Because by the time we got there, we found out that one or two buildings had actually collapsed in, and he saw it and said, no, this is not going to happen in Anambra State. He quickly called the federal government, and while they were talking, he immediately mobilized the state and to quickly recover that place. And we went there. I was supervising that place as well with the Ministry of Works engineers, and then the consultants and the contractors that were appointed to do the job. From if you came there that time, you just knew that you needed a contractor, you needed a team that had lion hearts to be able to arrest that situation. And the worst part of it was that it was happening during the rainy season. That's the most difficult time to do any construction, and you try, and we agreed that the only way to do this was to fill it up. And you're filling, and as you're filling, it rains, and the water coming there was so much in volume and very high current, and so you fill and it washes it out. But we deployed a lot of engineering technologies, including creating a few dams inside the washout, as well as a couple of engineering techniques, and then we also diverted the waters that were coming there. We quickly constructed alternative drains to take the water away from the drains, from the washout, and then we quickly started filling. Today, it's a wonderful piece of engineering work.
He also takes us through the efforts by the state to salvage what is left of their land.
On the big size ones, which have been handed over to the new map to handle. A couple of them, like I told you, the governor signed 3 contracts for a couple of these sites, and from as of today, they started handing over those sites to the contractors. These contracts were awarded fully transparent, in line with World Bank procurement processes. And then more of those contracts, a lot of the erosion sites are being are currently either on the design stages or procurement, other procurement stages, because you must follow the procurement process. But on the part of the state, between the Ministry of Environment and then Anambra Road Maintenance Agency, there are a couple of minor to medium-sized erosion sites that are also, so many of them, too many to even mention,